Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Animal Crossing for the GameCube. And we are going to be covering today the later half of day one. And in this episode, we are going to be covering the stuff that we have yet to showcase for the project so far. And right here, I was just waiting around, walking around just to see how everything was going to work out for the video in the long run. I was getting a little bit of weirdness in the emulator in Dolphin on the emulator itself, but it does not look like it translated into this video at all. So hopefully everything looks fine for the long run of the episode. This is post commentary voiceover, and I was just like waiting around here because when I initially tried to start recording this episode, part 2, I ran into a particular character that I don't believe I've ever seen before. And once the time strikes 5, it's going to be prevalent who that character is. I don't really think I've ever seen in this game ever before, and so just give it a few moments and we will see who I'm talking about. And yeah, hopefully everything is going on well with you. Everything so far for me this week has been okay, and here we go. I remember I heard something, I'm like, what is this? And here he is. This is Pete. He is the mailman of every single village in Animal Crossing, and I believe in every single Animal Crossing game. I'm not exactly too sure about that. If you want, you can feel free to let me know in the comments below. But we followed him a little for a few screens until he flies away, and he glitches right here. It's really strange. See, he like glitched. So anyways, we are on our way to I believe we're on our way to Tom Nook's. But the way that I'm going to be, oh yeah, we started shaking some trees, and yeah, for a moment there I started to run, even though I said in my first video of this series that I was not going to be running in this project, and we happened to come across bees. That can happen if you haphazardly shake trees. I don't know if it's like a certain tree where the bees are hosted. I don't know if it's all the trees or if it's just like a particular tree. And so we decided to talk to Opal, and she was very shocked. This is what all the characters do through all the games. When you get stung by a bee, they act scared, and then they like literally tell you off, say that you're ugly basically. And I don't think there's a way you can get rid of the bee sting. And then we talked to Samson, we got the same, pretty much same reaction, but it's different for each animal character's personalities, right? And so basically we were stung, and this is their response. I wanted to include this because, like I said in the first part, that we were going to be including whatever comes at us, and this is going to be one of the first times that we get stung by a bee. I'm sure there's going to be a plethora of times we get stung by a bee. We didn't talk to everyone in this episode, I believe. I think we left 2 people hanging, but we'll be making sure that we talk to them again in another episode. I'm trying to do like a little bit of a more post commentary playthrough with this, so it's not like live commentary like it was in part 1. There might be mixtures of post and live commentary in this video, especially if I thought a certain reaction was funny. Here we go, he's calling us worker bee. Maybe he's seen our face and he's like, oh, you got stung by a bee, you're my little worker bee. And basically he's telling off every chore that we do. And right here, he's going to give us a map I said in the first episode that we were going to be getting a map later on, and he gave us a map because it's a little bit more easier to find your way through this town. You're barely new. It's a fresh new town, and you don't feel like running back to the train station or to the police station to keep on checking out the poster board. So it's a lot more easier this way. It's the easy way out, so to speak. And so basically now we are going to be writing a letter telling a certain animal that there is a sale. I don't know if you read that on the screen or not, but basically we're going to be going back to the post office, and I think I'm going to be editing this out because it's just a little too much. I talked to a few of the animals, even though I probably shouldn't have. But I'll see you when we get to the hospital, to the post office. Okay, so I'm back just for a little brief minute because Dozer went over something, and Opal is going to be saying something to us as well, particularly about fruit. So basically, when it comes to fruit, you can pick your fruit, your village fruit, and sell it for 100 bells. But then you can also have fruit from another village come into your town, and you can also sell that as well if you want to make some trees in your town, or you just want to sell it right then and there. And even during chores, there's going to be a chore aspect coming up a little bit later on in the video. But just for a brief moment, if you do some chores for the animals, they can give you fruit. So yeah. Okay, so we are coming up on the... All right, here we are with the bells. If you shake a tree, there could be a possibility you get a beehive or some bells or some furniture. And on my way to the... almost at the hospital again. Oh yeah, and here's the dump. This is where you can find stuff that's been thrown out here. And I believe it says Monday and Thursday at 6 a.m. is collection time. So you have that timeline to pick up whatever is in the dump. But I believe since it's just the first day of the game, even though this is episode 2, the first day of the game, there's not going to be anything there. And luckily, I've been getting some money bags out of the trees instead of beehives. Right here is your town melody. You can change it to whatever you want, or you can just leave it default. I think it's fun to change it to other songs from like movies or video games or what have you. And here's the post office. I was struggling to try and get in, of course. Here we are, opening up the town map by accident. And we are going to be writing a letter to Twerp. I honestly forgot who I was supposed to write the letter to. But basically, this is the letter aspect of the game. It brings up this beautiful little keyboard that looks really cool, by the way. And the process of writing is very laborious. It's too much, you guys. It's literally too much to type out everything. So honestly, when it comes to like the writing aspect in this game, I don't really do it. Even though you can get like really rare fruit, you can get really rare furniture items, and it really does help boost your friendship with the animals. But for me, honestly, it just feels like it's not really... I don't know. It's never really ever did the writing letter aspect of the game because I just feel like it's, like I said, it's laborious. It takes so much time to write it out. So basically, we're just writing out our letter, telling Twerp there's a sale. And if you don't write it out specifically with like certain grammar and whatnot, like this is like such a messy letter, but I just like wanted to get the day one aspect over. Basically, we're done with the chores for Tom Nook. We're done working with Tom Nook. After this episode is done, we will be, after we're done with these chores, we have a few more chores to do, and basically this is just like a tutorial land, just like trying to get you familiarized with this game and whatnot, right? And basically we're just learning how to play the game, learning the ropes, getting familiarized with the game, with the concepts of the game, how everything works. And I don't know if it's the same in the DS version or the Wii version. I know it's not the same in the Switch version. And I did give them my my shirt that I was starting off the game with because I didn't really care for it. We can always buy another shirt, and later on we can learn how to design shirts as well. There's a designing aspect in this game where you can design some cool stuff, and you can actually find some stuff online as well. And so I'm going to be hoofing it back to Nooks, so I'll be right back. Okay, so we're on our way back to Nooks, and I'm still shaking some trees. I'm testing my luck. Oh, excuse me, my goodness. But yeah, so basically we're back at Nooks now. We're going to talk to him about the letter, and he doesn't ask us if it's a good letter or not. But he said that we were a little late, so he docked us. He's like, if you don't know how to write letters, you're not gonna make it in this town. And I'm like, dang. So now he has prepared the next package for us to deliver. Oh, he's behind. He's behind, and this is where the chore aspect comes into play. You can ask animals around the town to do chores for them in this part of day one, so that's pretty nifty that we get to do that. So basically, I believe, do we ask? Yeah, we do. We do ask Dozer first, and sometimes they, the animals don't always have like a chore for you. This is their sign, like, yeah, he has nothing for us to do, and I do believe it has to be like a light bulb that goes above their head, or some sort of animation that keys you in on if they have a chore for you or not. And we didn't talk to Samson. We only talked to Dozer and Opal. And at the time, I forgot what her name is. I just called her the little island maiden because for some reason she loves being on this little island and the bridge. So she's like our island maiden, bridge maiden of the village. And basically she wants us to go to Penny's to get her Pokemon Pikachu back. And yeah, in the next part of this video, I'm gonna give my thoughts on the whole chore aspect in a little bit, but I'm just going to commentate over this until we get to Penny's. I don't know why I opened that up. You're probably going to see me opening up the menu, the item menu, and the map menu, pressing the round buttons from time to time. Even my own personal playthroughs, I still do the same thing. I mess up the buttons all the time. So basically, we're going to be at Penny's in a little bit. And yeah, you're going to see what she... Okay, so I'm coming back in for a live, well, my live reaction to this. And basically, when you play this old Animal Crossing game, I don't know why they... I'll probably have mentioned this during the voiceover for a little bit when we first get the chore of helping the animals in this village. I probably have already said that already, but this is a little quick snippet of a little post commentary for that ass. And basically, if you are playing, or if you've ever played, or if you have never played, I don't know why, for whatever reason, they got rid of the little chores that you can do for the animals in the more recent games. I don't know why they got rid of that. That was like really, actually, the sole purpose of me playing Animal Crossing was to just help the neighbors and bond with them and whatnot. And I kind of believe that they made it a little bit more difficult to try and create bonds with the villagers, especially in New Horizons. I feel like it's a lot more harder because now you have to get like little portraits of the animals. You have to become like really good like besties with them. But it's like I don't know, it just I don't know why they got rid of it. That's like really the sole aspect of why I play or have ever played Animal Crossing, because it's fun. It's fun doing the little chores for the animals. It's fun running around. And I feel like if they ever do make a new Animal Crossing, I hope they bring that aspect back into the new game. Because for me, honestly, I miss that. I miss doing the little chores. I miss running around because the more you do the chores, the more you could get like really rare. Well, not most of the time, but I feel like you could get like rare items from the animals, right? And so basically, um, after all the runaround, because I'm doing the runaround right now, I was asked by I forgot what her name is, to ask Penny for the Pokemon Pikachu, right? And now she's saying that she gave it to Dozers, so I have to go all the way back to Dozers. I have to hoof it back to Dozers, which is fine. But yeah. So basically, after the runaround, you might get something really good, or you might just get like something like stationary or something really random, like what I just got recently. In the last video, I got some sort of concrete wall or something, or a barrier. That's what it was. Something useless like that, because I don't do like the whole construction theme in my house, right? None of my houses. I just sell that stuff. Sometimes you can get stationery, sometimes you can get clothes, sometimes you can even get money, but it all depends. So I'm gonna go back into hiding, back into my bunker, and continue recording the rest of this segment of the video. And yeah, hopefully we can get through at least day one of Animal Crossing, because we're still on day one. So yeah, so I'll be right back. Okay, so we're on our way back to Dozers. We have to hoof it back to Dozers because Penny happened to be flaky, and she gave the Pokemon Pikachu to Dozer. And I honestly don't even know what the Pokemon Pikachu even looks like. I don't know if it's like a game, kind of like a Tamagotchi. I don't know what it is, to be exact. I've never actually seen it in the game before, so I don't really know if it's like a stuffed animal or whatever. So basically we're talking to Dozer, we're seeing what's up with him, we're gonna see if he has the Pokemon Pikachu, and this was where I realized that was Opal that we were talking to. And I totally forgot that what her name is, because I'm still trying to familiarize myself with these characters, right? Okay, so basically you had it, Dozer, and you're just like a few steps away from Opal. That's who it was, Opal. I'm still trying to familiarize myself with these animals, and I'm still trying to familiarize myself with Memoria's layout. Okay, you. Andrew, what is it, Snoot? By the by, did you need something, Snoot? Delivery. Delivery for Opal from Dozer. Wow, I'm stunned. You actually found my Pokemon Pikachu? Thank you very much. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm so grateful to you, Snoot. Alright, let's see what we're gonna get. Oh my god, we got some furniture. I am in your debt. Please take this furniture, Snoot. Very nicely done. For the time being, it appears that I have no reason to regret asking for your help. Alright, let's go back home. Let's go hoof it back home. That's awesome. We got some furniture, guys. Just what I wanted. Not. Ugh. Anyways, I guess this is what our house looks like. We have a barrier and a black pawn piece. Oh boy, these animals are going to be the death of me. Okay, so I'm checking out to see if any of the other animals need any favors done for them. I call it chores. They're favors, I guess. I'm talking to Samson to see if he needs anything done for him, and apparently he does not, which is fine. But it's like, I want the favors, I want the chores, I want to do stuff for you guys. It develops our friendship and our relationship a little bit further. But it's just like, it's sad when they don't have anything to anything for you to do. If you keep on talking to them, I do believe they get annoyed with you, so you can't like over talk to the animals too much. Yeah, we were able to. Well, Nook, I would like to say that I did get something good in return, but I got a black pawn piece, and you'll be seeing that in your very soon when we're able to sell items when we're done working for you. So be on the lookout for a barrier and a black pawn piece in your future. Okay, so basically we're just going to be yeah, I know. This is the actual post commentary, because that was like live commentary that you just heard before this. Now we have to take a carpet to Opal, and he's telling us that we should not chit chat with people, even though I normally just go and talk to everyone. I'm just like, whatever, Nook. I don't need to be bothered by you. I'll get this delivery done. But I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna gab because I'm a gabber. I love the chat, especially with these animals in this game. But I wanted to be a little more professional, and so I went straight to Opal's to deliver her carpet, just to see what we could get in return. Because, oh yeah, look at that, she's not there. There she is. Opal, where are you? And here she is. She's like, oh, what do you want? And so basically we're going to be giving her the carpet. And I do believe we have one more chore for Tom Nook after this. After this chore. And then we're going to be done, I believe. Anyways, she's like reprimanding us for possibly being late. She was going to put a complaint against us. Even though we've been nothing but kind to her. She was going to reprimand us and become a Karen. And now she's saying that we have horrible rugs and wallpaper. And I was about to come back for a live reaction, but I didn't. I will in a little bit, but it's like, oh my god, she's like literally shredding us down. I cannot believe the ruthlessness of these animals. Now she's telling us to go buy some stuff when we can. And then basically we can't buy anything right now, but we're gonna be so embarrassing if we don't pay off our house. More concrete! Okay, so we made it back to Nook's, and after doing our little delivery for the carpet for Opal, and then we dropped off that carpet that she gave us, which was trash garbage, a hot mess, but it's whatever. I guess it's a little bit more better than what we had before. And so now we have to deliver an axe to Twerp, and basically he's telling us we can't use it because it's wrapped up, and if we wanted one we have to buy one our own, which we're gonna do if he did have an axe in his storage or in his store or whatever, his inventory. I think the items change daily, I believe. I'm not exactly too sure. So basically we're on the way to Twerp to give him his axe, and of course I always get lost. Like I said, I'm sure the more I play this village, the more I'll be able to figure out how to traverse this new area. There's a police station. We have not covered that place yet, or the museum, or the tailor. We will in probably episode 3. But here we are at Twerp. We're going to be giving him his axe, and he's saying that we're all kinds of things right now. Okay, so I'm chiming in again. So basically, this is what happens when you don't write a professional letter to the animals. You end up having this response. So take the time to write it out grammatically correct and whatnot, and you won't get this response. But it's like, I'm pretty sure any other person in the real world would be able to understand what that letter said, but apparently not Twerp. Okay, so after he made fun of us, we're basically going to be ending off this conversation soon, and he's going to be telling us that he shares all his letters, so don't write anything sketchy or sus, basically. And then he'll get mad at us. Okay, this interaction with Twerp just got scary. That was a threat. That was a threat. That was a threat, and I'm gonna call Copper. Okay, so we're gonna be hoofing it back to Nooks. During day 1, you hoof it a lot to and fro from each little destination, and you do a lot of moving in the first day. It feels like you're not doing a lot of work, but you actually are. And this video turned out to be possibly, depending on how much I cut out, which is a lot of running, probably like maybe 30 some minute video. So basically we're back at Nooks, and he's saying good job, and the chore earned us 230 bells. I believe that's what it said. And this is our last final job. So our last final job, bulletin board. Whenever you come to this part, you know that the actual game is going to be starting, because this is ultimately just tutorial land, trying to get you to get to know the game a little bit more better. And yeah, so basically we're just going to be going to write a bulletin board message and wrap up this episode. Wrap up episode 2, day 1. How cool is that? We're gonna be done in a little bit, you guys. Even though, as much as I love the first day of Animal Crossing, I'm done. I'm ready to have it to be finished and finalized and become one for the books. And basically after this, I think I'm gonna be skipping ahead in time a little bit, and yeah, so basically this is the bulletin board. You can write whatever you want, and then I believe the animals write stuff also. I'm not exactly too certain if they do or not, or if it's just implemented there. And I just wrote Nooks because I didn't really feel like writing on a message. I'm like, I just want to get this wrapped up. This has been long enough already, and of course I'm getting lost, like always. That's just how it is in this game. Even if you played your village for hundreds of hours, I'm sure you probably still get lost. And now we're on our way to Nooks, and we're gonna finalize our last chore and receive the last amount of bells to implement towards our mortgage. And yeah, let's see what Nooks has to say. Yeah, we did. We put such a glorious message up. I'm sure gonna be talking about that message for years to come. Yay, we're all done. I can't believe this, you guys. We're all done. And this is what it looks like when you finish all your jobs for Nook. And he basically tells us that it's up to us to pay off the mortgage. And now we're jobless, and we're unemployed basically from here on out. But then you can make your own money through selling fruit, clothes, umbrellas, wallpaper, furniture, if I already said that already, flooring, your tools if you want, your anything basically, seashells, anything that you come up with that you can garner money through those avenues and pay off your mortgage. And like I said in the beginning of this project, I'm going to be only playing until I finalize my last payment on my mortgage. I don't know if this is going to be always a post commentary or live commentary playthrough. I'll let you know if that happens during one video, if I feel like just doing a whole live commentary or whatever. But basically, this is it. Yay! I cannot believe we finally did it. We're finally done working, and I love this music so much. I believe this is the only portion where you actually hear this music being played, so I just wanted you all to listen to it and vibe with it. Maybe I might put it into the final end part of the, like the ending of the video. I don't know. Well, we'll see. But anyways, that being said, I'm just happy that we're finally done with day one, you guys. This is the end of day one, part 2, episode 2. And I'm just happy. So I'm running home. And I promise I'm not going to be running throughout the whole playthrough as well, because the more you run, the ground depletes and it looks ugly. And I don't want to do that in my town. So basically, here we are. This is the send-off portion of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this second episode of Animal Crossing Gamecube, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the playthrough whenever we do see an update. So with that being said, you guys, I have been TurnoftheDrew, and this has been Animal Crossing Gamecube. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys enjoy the upcoming episodes in the future, and I hope you guys enjoy the playthrough. And yeah, I'll be seeing you. Thank you for watching, and like always, take care.